Come home, little star, come home.
Through the Echo Plants.
Nintendo!
Edward and Boots need to get to Pablo's mountain so they can bring him his flute. Well, I know how to get to Pablo's mountain. First you go over the windy bridge. Then you go through the spooky forest. And that's how you get to Pablo's mountain. So remember,
now it's story time on Noggin.
The sun was setting behind Meadowtown when Hillary Squeak awoke from a snooze beside her favorite fishing hole.
Golly, I've overslept. It will soon be night. I don't want to walk through Ravenswood in the dark.
Hillary grabbed her fishing gear and headed for home as fast as she could. Down the banks of Beaver Creek she raced, under Cross Creek Bridge, past the falls, around Little Pond, until she came to the woods.
Too late. It's already dark here. Maybe I should have tried crossing Briar Patch.
Hillary took a deep breath and stepped into the gloom of Ravenswood. Giant oak trees towered above her, inky against the violet sky. She tiptoed along the dark, shadowy path.
Wolves could be hiding in those shadows, big chubby wolves with huge fangs. They could leap out and gobble me up.
A twig snapped. Hillary whirled around. Nothing was there. She hurried on, trembling with fright. The wind made airy music as it whistled through the oak trees and rustled the underbrush.
Maybe there's a giant snake around here, one that only comes out at night. It could be in the bushes now just watching and waiting.
Hillary's heart pounded as she ran faster through the deepest, darkest part of Ravenswood. She rounded a bend in the path and froze in her tracks.
A dragon!
There it was, more horrible than wolves or snakes, a monstrous, fire-breathing dragon. Smoke billowed from its mouth. Lightning flashed from its orange eyes. Long scaly arms reached out to grab Hillary. Hillary was off like a shot, with the dragon close behind. It snatched her with its terrible long claws. Its smoky breath choked her. Its long snaky tail tripped her. Hillary plunged onward. Soon she could see the edge of the woods. Hillary gathered her strength, and, in a final burst of speed, she broke free of Ravenswood and the dragon. She ran until she arrived, shaky and breathless, at Lucy Softpaw's front door.
Help! Help! The dragon is chasing Maine.
Mercy! A real dragon.
It almost caught me and ate me. It has terrible long claws and fire shooting out of its mouth.
Now that you mention it, stinky smoke has been coming out of Ravenswood.
We've got to run for it. The dragon will burn down Meadowtown.
I'll just pack a few things.
There's no time. We must warn the others.
Hillary dragged Lucy up Foxglove Highway toward Pondside Lane. They hadn't gone far when they ran into Frankie Pudwoggle. He was out for an evening stroll, dribbling his basketball.
The dragon is coming.
Run for your life!
I'm not running away from any dumb old dragon.
It's not dumb. It almost ate me. Now it's burning down Meadowtown.
And it smells awful.
Sounds almost as bad as some of the teams I've played. Let's get Edward Hopper on this.
Yes, we've got to warn him.
They all rushed over to tell Edward about the dragon. They found him dusting his buttons.
The dragon is coming.
Run!
A dragon. How interesting. Where did you see it?
It tried to tear me to pieces in Ravenswood. Now it's burning down all of Meadowtown. We've got to run while we can.
I've never seen a dragon. I had better photograph it for my collection.
Edward grabbed his camera and raced out of the door. Frankie, Lucy, and Hillary hurried after him.
The dragon is a terrible monster. You can't photograph a monster. It will eat us all.
Don't worry so. We'll be careful.
No one ever believes Maine.
Soon they came to Ravenswood.
There's that awful smell. Maybe we should go home.
Something seems to be burning.
I told you. The dragon is burning down Ravenswood.
Let me at it. I'll go it one-on-one.
Then you go first.
Good plan.
They crept single file, behind Frankie, into the murky depths of Ravenswood.
What are we doing here? We should be running the other way.
But on they went, deeper and deeper into darkest Ravenswood. High-pitched shrieks were coming from the woods just ahead of them. Everyone stopped, their hearts thumping.
Sounds like the dragon is eating the Squirrel clan.
And we'll be next.
The smoke is thicker. We must be getting close.
Maybe we are too close.
We've got to stand firm.
Here it is!
Where?
There.
Hillary spun around to point out the dragon.
That's the squirrel's oak tree.
Hillary blinked, rubbed her eyes, and stared and stared.
Looks like they're having a cookout.
That must have been the fire-breathing part.
They're burning acorns. No wonder it's so stinky.
It's not so bad.
Those branches were the claws, and these roots were the tail. I'm such a noodlehead. I was so afraid of the dark that I turned the squirrel's barbecue into a dragon. I always get so carried away.
We all get carried away sometimes, and it certainly smells like a dragon.
Pity, my collection could have used a dragon photograph.
Next time you need a dragon slayer, count on me.
I'm lucky to have such good friends for me from my imaginary dragons.
Everyone had a good laugh over Hillary's dragon as they strolled home through Sleepy Meadow Town, and then they said, "Good night."
Read with your kids for 20 minutes every day, and inspire a lifetime love of learning.